everyone, my name is Laura and I am an AmeriCorps member serving with Conservation Nebraska. Did you know that on average Americans spend $60 for Christmas decorations alone? That's why today I'm going to show you how to make 3 DIY Christmas tree decorations that lessen household waste, can be composted, and saves you a little bit of money. So the typical plastic baubles and garlands that you see every year take up space and eventually will be used to the point of needing to be thrown away. Plus, they are commonly made from a plastic called polystyrene, which, in the presence of sunlight, can take decades to centuries to break down, or thousands of years in a sun-free environment. There are other multi-year alternatives that you can purchase, such as glass ornaments or biodegradable plastic decor, but using organic products such as dried flowers and fruits is a simple and inexpensive alternative to modern ornaments, which reduces plastic consumption and personal storage space. I made the following decorations in about 5 hours and it only cost $20. The first decoration I will show you today is dried fruit ornaments. I will be talking about orange slices, but this can be applied to pretty much any fruit. First, you're going to preheat your oven to the lowest setting you have. Typically, this is around 150 degrees, but if your oven does not permit a setting this low, put it as low as it will go. While waiting for the oven to preheat, cut the oranges into small slices and blot those slices with a towel to remove extra moisture. You can add decoration to this later if you want, but it's not necessary. Then you'll line a baking sheet with parchment paper and evenly distribute the fruit slices. Depending on the temperature you use, it may take 2 to 4 hours to fully dry these slices, but it's important to use the lowest heat cycle you can, as this greatly reduces the chances of burning the slices instead of drying them. Once they are dry and firm, use strings to hang them. Next, I will talk to you about oven drying flowers to use as tree fillers. You can use any flower you want. For my tree, I used roses, as you can see in the GIF above. Just like with the orange slices, we want the oven at the lowest heat setting possible. Make sure to remove all the green leaves from the flower stems and place them on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. After placing the pan in the oven, check on the flowers often as they dry. A good tip is to leave the oven door slightly open to allow airflow to occur and keep the oven from becoming too hot. The last decoration is very easy and something you can do with your partner, friends, or family. This is Cranberry Garland. All you need for this is string, embroidery needles, and cranberries. You're first going to separate the mushy cranberries from the rest. You can use these as wildlife food, compost, or for food recipes. And then you will rinse and dry the solid cranberries. To put them on the string, you're going to cut the length of string you want. It's easier to do multiple smaller segments that you'll just tie together at the end, but you can totally do a long length of string if you want. Make sure to knot one side and then thread the other end into the needle. And then after that, you just thread the cranberries and knot the very end and place on the tree. Since all these ornaments are from organic materials, they will eventually start to decompose. You can slow this down by spraying them with a sealant spray, but at that point they can't be composted as easily or at all, depending on where you go. For all non-sprayed ornaments, you can place them outside for wildlife or compost them. Here in Lincoln, Nebraska, there are companies which will pick up compost, or you can subscribe to compost drop-offs. If you live in a different city or community, there may be options like these, but you'll just have to search for that online.